Welcome to the meditation class 2 of the spring series. If you haven't yet, I hope you will have done the first week and maybe practice it at least twice. And this week, before you do meditation, ideally you want to do the asana portion and then the pranayama, because each of those portions of our yoga practice are designed to prepare you for meditation. How many times have you heard people or said yourself, I can't meditate, it's too hard? Yoga has solved that problem for you if you follow the steps. So I encourage you to go back and do asana and then pranayama if you haven't yet. But we're ready to go now. So I want you to find yourself in a comfortable position. If you can stay awake, you can lie down either on your bed or in a recliner maybe, or a chaise, something that doesn't have arms, or you can lie on the floor. You might want to support under your knees to ease the angle of your low back, and you might want a folded hand towel under your head to support your neck in the most comfortable position. So get yourself comfortable. In future, you'll probably know what to do and you'll be all ready. If you were with us last week, you already know how to do this. So find yourself in a comfortable position. And then take a long, gentle inhale and hold your breath for a couple seconds to ask your spine if it's happy with the way your body's lined up. Are your hips and shoulders lined up with each other in a comfortable way? Does your neck feel like an extension of your spine? Is your head positioned comfortably? I hope you weren't holding your breath the whole time, but make yourself comfortable. If you're not able to lie down because you fall asleep so easily, you want to find basically the same seat that we used for asana and pranayama, or you can lie back or lean back in a recliner with your legs elevated. That might work. You'll have to test that one for yourself. So, now that you're ready, let's begin. Take a long, gentle inhale. And as you exhale, close eyes. And if you're using an eye pillow or iPad, place that over your closed eyes. And then bring your attention to the breath in your nose. And on exhale, soften jaw, cheeks, forehead, and then let your gaze be wide and panoramic to soften those little muscles around your eyes. They don't ever really soften completely in my experience, but you can slow them down a lot. So your face feels limp and soft. Bring your attention to the breath moving through your throat. And on exhale, soften the space between ears and shoulders. Let your neck be long and soft. You might want to reposition your head because long, soft neck might want your chin a little higher or lower. Adjust accordingly. We're still in the adjustment phase. And then bring your attention to the breath that moves your chest. And on exhale, soften the connection between chest and arms at the shoulders. Let your arms be limp and soft against the surface. Bring your attention to the breath moving your belly. And on exhale, soften the hip-leg connection. Let your legs be limp and soft. And then come into that little triangle above your navel, below your breastbone, where you can watch your diaphragm move. Be a spectator. Be the observer. Watch your diaphragm go up and down. And then bring your attention to your right hand and arm. Very gently bring your fingertips towards your palm and slowly squeeze into a fist. Feel the activation of the muscles travel up your forearm, into your upper arm, and even your shoulder. And then slowly release your hand and let your entire hand and arm melt against the surface. Try that again with breath. As you squeeze, inhale, and as you intentionally release and relax your hand and arm, exhale. Try that one more time. Let your arm just melt against the surface and stay there. Bring your attention now to your right foot and leg. If you bring your toes towards your knee, you will feel the back of your leg activate. And then if you point your toe like a ballerina, you will feel the top, the front of your thigh and calf activate. So come back up into the flexed toes position and activate the entire leg, the lower leg, upper leg, and even a little bit into the hip. And then very slowly and gently let your foot relax and find the soft, comfortable position where it can be completely at rest. The whole leg can relax at that point. Let's put that together with breath. So as I flex the leg, the foot towards the knee, I'm inhaling, and then as I release the foot, slowly and gently exhale and let the foot be limp and soft, the leg limp and soft against the surface. Let's try this with the point. This will be one more time on the right leg. Point your toe as firmly as you can, and then release the toes. Let them go back to that neutral position and feel the relaxation travel from your toes, up your leg, and into your hip. Let's do that one with breath. So point your toes as you inhale. And on exhale, release and let the foot soften, the calf, the thigh, until the whole leg and foot are melted against the surface. Then let's direct our attention to the left leg for basically the same brief. So flex your toes toward your knee and feel the back of your left leg activate. The muscles are engaged. And then slowly point your foot firmly and feel the front of your left leg engage. Let's do this with breath. As you flex your foot toward your knee, inhale. As you exhale, just soften that foot and it will go right to the place where it's most comfortable. And you're exhaling, feel that relaxation travel up your calf, into your thigh, and into your hip. And then let's try it with the pointed toe. So as you inhale, firmly point your toe like a ballerina. And then as you release that on exhale, the foot softens, calf softens, thigh softens, and maybe even a little bit in your hip. Let your whole leg just melt against the surface. And then shift your attention to your left hand and arm, which will be the same as the right hand and arm in the movements. But it's important to remember that it might not feel the same. We are not actually symmetrical creatures. So let's try the same thing and notice how it feels. Bring the tips of your finger in to your palm and squeeze to feel the activation of the whole arm. And then release and feel the arm go completely limp. Feel the hand, the fingers and thumb find their neutral position. Let's put that together with breath. As you squeeze your hand, inhale, and then exhale as you release the hand, soften, feel that relaxation travel from the hand up to the shoulder on exhale. Let's try one more of those. Inhale as you squeeze, and exhale as you soften, release, let the arm be limp, and create that sensation of melting against the surface. And then bring your attention to your face. Very gently, without tipping your head back, open your jaw, your mouth, as far as you can. Give gently, though, really gently and slowly. Open. And then, as you close the jaw slowly, search for that spot where your jaw is most comfortable, where the jaw is in a neutral position. And just a little aside, it's probably not with teeth touching. It might not even be with lips touching. That's okay. That's okay. So let's put this together with breath. You can breathe nose or mouth. I breathe nose because it's a habit, but inhale as you, for the whole time you're opening your jaw. And then exhale and soften that jaw muscle as you close gently to the place where your jaw is most comfortable. And let your whole face soften. And then we're going to come down into the torso, and we're going to use breath to notice the relaxation changes that happen. So direct all of your attention to your right shoulder. Front, back, top, side. As you take a long, gentle inhale, just notice what happens to your shoulder, to the sensations in your shoulder. And then slowly and gently exhale, letting that shoulder soften, release, and relax. Try that again. Long, slow inhale with your whole attention on your shoulder. And then as you exhale, feel any tension decreasing in the shoulder as you relax and release. And then bring your attention to your right hip. Not your low back, really your right hip, where leg makes contact with your hip. Long, steady inhale, big breath. Feel the changes in the area of your hip, your right hip. And then on exhale, soften, relax, release. Let's repeat that one as well. All of your attention is on your right hip. Take a long, steady inhale. And on exhale, release, relax. Feel the softening that exhale gives to your right hip. And now, same brief on the left hip. I'll talk you through it. So focus all of your attention on your left hip. Long, steady inhale that fills your belly will increase the sensations. And then a slow, gentle exhale. Let the hips soften, release, relax. Let's do that one more time together. Long, steady inhale with your focus on your left hip. And then as you exhale, feel the tension drain from your hip. Hip becomes soft and limp. And then let's bring our focus up to our left shoulder. Just the shoulder, not the ribs, front, back, insides. Take a long, steady inhale and notice how it changes the sensations in your shoulder. Long, steady exhale changes the sensations again. Feel the shoulder soften, release, and relax. Let's do that one again together. Focus on your left shoulder. Long, steady inhale, fill the torso. And on exhale, soften, release. Feel the shoulder just melt against the surface. And then bring your attention to your chest, your whole chest, front, back, insides. Long, steady inhale. And on exhale, feel the muscles that helped you inhale, feel them soften. Feel your neck a little longer for the exhale. And feel muscles in your upper back, mid-back relax and release. Let's do that one again. Put your focus on your whole chest and take a long, steady inhale. And on exhale, feel the softening of the chest muscles. Feel the changes in the shape of the chest. And feel the upper back muscles soften and release. And then bring your attention to your belly and low back. Let your inhale be big enough to move your belly. And on exhale, feel the way the softening of the belly releases tension in hips, low back, mid-back. Let's repeat that one. Focus on your low belly and low back. Take a long, gentle inhale that moves your belly. And on exhale, feel that softening and release travel up the body, leaving hips and low back softer and limper. And then let's bring our attention again to the torso. This time, I'm going to describe it to you first. We're going to take a long inhale that fills the belly, and then we're going to watch the relaxation travel up the spine with exhale from your tailbone all the way to the top of your neck. So let's give that a try. Long, full inhale that moves your belly. And then as you exhale, feel that softening traveling up your spine. Now that you've felt the relaxation traveling, I want you to spread out just a little bit and feel the relaxation that follows behind the exhale. The exhale moves. If you think about it, the inhale moves like a wave going up the beach. You know how the beach can be all choppy from people, dry sand and footprints. And then the exhale is like the wave moving back into the sea. It leaves the whole sand smooth. And that is a lot like what inhale and exhale do in our torso. So take that long, gentle inhale, and then let your exhale just smooth you out as it travels up your body to leave through your nose. Bring your attention to the little space where you can watch your diaphragm between your breastbone and your navel, and watch yourself breathe. But be a spectator, be the observer. Notice the breath that your body wants right now. And then begin to make your inhale a little bigger with each breath. And just gently begin to move your fingers and toes. We want to exit this parasympathetic nervous system state gently so that we can sustain some of the effects throughout the day. We don't want to shock our system by getting up too soon, moving too quickly. When the movements in your fingers and toes and the increased breath has brought you completely aware of your body lying on the mat, you can lift up the edges of whatever's covering your eyes, leave your eyes closed very slowly to begin to reintroduce the light. You should look for yellow, maybe a little bit orange, but if you see red, you've gone too fast. So very gently and slowly lift up the iPad until all you're seeing through your closed eyelids is yellow. If you're practicing in a dark room, this doesn't apply. So when you've put your iPad to the side, eyes are still closed, wrap your right arm around your head and roll over onto your right side. Deepen your breath again. Slow, big breaths. And then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. And then lean forward and put both palms down on the floor. Use your palms to push yourself up to a seated position. Big inhale here. And then if you're on the floor, you can take a couple more inhales, big breaths, and transition to sitting on a chair. Whatever makes you most comfortable. So, this meditation is also very effective for folks who have trouble getting to sleep. What I would suggest you do is proceed through the meditation, but when we get to the portion where you're watching your diaphragm breathe, turn it off and just keep watching your diaphragm breathe. This puts me to sleep every night of my life after years and years of chronic insomnia. So I know this one works pretty well. Actually, most of the things that I offer you, I know they work because I do them. But this one is kind of close to my heart because there's nothing like a good night's sleep to make you just feel more well than you feel if you don't sleep well. So, any questions and comments, please put them on the website or on social or under this audio. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your meditation experience.